Thank you. Well, it's not uncommon for local towns, villages, and recreation spots to be named after early settlers who made an impact on their community. That's the case for Stephen Mack and his wife Hononegah from the 19th century. Luke Frederickson from Midway Village Museum joins us to share about this very famous couple. Welcome, Luke.
Nice to be here, as always.
Always good to see you. I'm a graduate of Hononegah High School.
Outstanding.
The namesake. I spent a good deal of my childhood in the Rockton Roscoe area. Talk about the origins of the Stephen Mack Hononegah relationship. You told me she wasn't a princess, more of a nurse.
Well, she was known for healing the sick, but let's go back to the early story of Stephen Mack himself. He was born in Vermont in 1798, got a great Yankee education there, and joined his father in Detroit to learn the fur trapping business in 1818. And that's where he learned about the fertile Rock River Valley area in the Wisconsin Territory from French fur traders of the time. And he ventured here and ended up in Grand Detour, where he, in 1820, where he met Hononegah and was with a tribe of Native Americans there. And he did some fur trapping there until he moved up to where the present Hononegah Forest Preserve is for 6 years, until the Black Hawk War of 1832. And she helped keep him healthy. He had some health issues during that time. And she also kept him safe during that Black Hawk War until the war was over and he moved to present-day Macktown. He had a claim for 1,000 acres, and he named it Pecatonic. He really envisioned that area where the Pecatonica River and the Rock River came together would be a center for trade and commerce. And so by the 1840 census, there were well over 250 settlers there, 50 different families. And so
they had 11 children.
They had 11 children, 9 of which survived, 2 died in childbirth. And yes, there are still, believe it or not, descendants of the Mack family that do occasionally come back to the Forest Preserve and celebrate the history there. That
must have been quite, I don't use the word scandal, but he was an explorer, and she was a Native American.
Yes, right.
Describe the scandal, if you can call it that, in those days for those two coming together.
Well, actually, I wouldn't say it was so much of a scandal, except that it was good politics. You know, he was credited as the first permanent white settler in the Rock River Valley, and the local Native tribes wanted him to be more involved in their community. He was an advisor to the first chief when he was in Grand Detour, and I think the marriage at first was sort of a political arrangement, so that they felt that they were trusting him in some sense. So it was obviously it was a marriage of love and everything else, but I think it started off as a way to really become involved and trusted in the community he was in.
So they had some good feelings towards each other. It wasn't this kind of Hatfield-McCoy type of situation. Why did the town of Rockton end up on the other side of the river then?
One of his early partners, William Talcott, built a mill race on the other side of the bluff from Macktown, and the original bridge that Stephen Mack built across helped farmers bring their grains to the grist mill that they built at the mill race, and that prospered long after the bridge got washed away, and so that's where the settlers originally from Macktown moved towards where the more industrial work was being done.
Fascinating. What are you doing this weekend?
Thanks for bringing that up.
I'm very curious. I want to know about all your personal life, Luke. What do you got going on?
Well, I appreciate you saying that. On Sunday, I'm going to be celebrating the birth date of the United States Marine Corps, 249 years since they were founded in Tun Tavern in Philadelphia. And I was in the Marine Corps for 6 years, so it's an important day for me.
Absolutely important. I didn't know you served, but thank you for your service. It's a big weekend.
Well, thank you.
Luke, we look forward to next Thursday. We'll do it again?
You got it.
All right, I understand you were on Good Day State Line, too. So.
Oh, yeah. I'm here. It seems like every day I'm here.
Oh, yeah. We love that.